Hi, journeyers. It's a great day to visit and explore religions in New York City. I'm Tony Carnes, your host for a journey through NYC Religions Television. A while back, we had Renn, an urban analyst, to come talk about the post-pandemic church and the leadership that's needed for religious groups after the pandemic. It was so interesting that we had him back to come talk about his other big interest, and that is families, marriage, and society. So I really appreciate you coming back, Renn, and I look forward to your next work.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. I noticed that you have a nostalgia for the old WASP establishment churches, but it seems like I have some questions about whether you.
Well, I don't know about the churches per se. But that was it was very interesting. There was a symbol. I mean, like all those mainline churches going back to the turn of the century, the leadership class of these Protestant denominations were far, far, far to the left of the congregations that they led. And I mean, really, in many cases, on the kind of vanguard left of the country in a lot of ways.
But that may be why they ended up failing in the 1950s and 60s.
Yeah, well, they actually were doing quite well in the 50s. I mean, that was really their high watermark. They started going.
In the 50s, they did, but you could see by the 1957, when Billy Graham came in, the Council of Churches here in New York said, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's, I think there was something to that. I mean, there was this, study. Like, I think a lot of people converted into those churches as they sort of moved up in society. And I think that sort of ended around that time frame. People it was no longer, once the WASP once this idea that the Episcopalians were at the top of the pecking order sort of went away socially, or even became a little bit kind of like frowned upon, people didn't aspire to join the Episcopal Church when they got rich anymore.